Hey rock stars, are you ready for today's adventures? We're hitting up the Broadway Strip in Nashville, Tennessee because LA, 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 la la la, goes a-traveling. On today's episode of LA's Adventures, we're experiencing the iconic Broadway Strip in Nashville, Tennessee. Can I get a yeah? Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's right, Josh and I hit the strip with his family during the day. We popped into a few Honky Tonks, then visited the Johnny Cash Museum, and things may or may not have gotten a little too fun by the time the sun went down. But you'll just have to stick around to the end of the adventure and decide for yourself if this journey is right up your alley or headed straight for the Hot Mess Express.
All right, YouTube, we finally made it on the road today. And how far do we have to go?
I'm still waiting on my GPS to
Loading. It is almost 3:30 p.m.
It's 7 hours.
It's at least 7 hours, maybe 8.
We'll be there at 10, 11.
10, 11, that's not bad. So, I've been telling people that I know that I've gone to Nashville whenever I was in elementary school, and I had a conversation with my mom today, and I was like, remember when we went to Nashville? And she was like, no, we went to Memphis. So apparently I've never been to Nashville, and neither has Josh, so it's our first time ever going to Nashville. Wow, 2025, here we go. Oh my gosh, how many hours have we gone? Like 4 probably. 3 more to go. 2.5. We're in Knoxville right now.
The day started off pretty chill, but no matter how early you hit that strip, there's tons of fabulous people decked out in their fringe, frills, and cowgirl boots. There is no avoiding the classic Broadway buzz. The live music pouring out of every bar, it's like a choose-your-own concert adventure. And if you're someone with sensory sensitivities to loud music, this may not be your vibe. At almost every venue, I could hear the sounds of bands in other venues or possibly on other floors jamming out. There's a band on every single floor of every venue, and when we were at the Jason Aldean Rooftop bar, Josh and I literally heard 10 different bands at the same time. It's an experience like no other I've ever had. Want to go check out one of the Honky Tonks we found? Okay, rock stars, buckle up, here we go. I couldn't believe how packed JBJ, John Bon Jovi's Honky Tonk was at 3 p.m. You got fondled. My husband's been fondled. That's right, you better hide your wives, hide your husbands, because the second we walked through the crowd at the entrance, Josh got full on felt up by some super drunk lady, and I didn't even catch it on camera. Broadway strikes. If for some reason these talented musicians don't hold your attention, just wander upstairs to the next level and you'll find a full-on tattoo parlor. Feeling brave? Keep climbing, because on the next floor they have a mechanical bull waiting to humble you in front of strangers. Bottom line is there is a 0 chance of being understimulated at this Nashville strip. Broadway came to entertain, and honey, she did not disappoint. I can't believe I waited 30 years of my life to experience this. Truth be told, the only reason we made it out to Nashville in 2025 was for Josh's rock show. If you missed that adventure, you can catch up in this video right here. I'll link it below so that you don't get FOMO. Here's my Broadway fit check. Work it, queen. And now, let me take a moment to dote on my rock stars who have subscribed. Y'all have helped me hit 100 subscribers. That's 20% of the way towards my goal for 2025, which means I'm this much closer to monetizing and funding my questionable life choices on this Hot Mess Express. If you haven't yet, hit like, subscribe, and join the crew. We've got room on this train, and the drinks are strong. And speaking of strong drinks, at this point, Broadway was basically calling our names like a jukebox begging for one more quarter. Every honky tonk we passed was another temptation. One band strumming sweet country and the next cranking out rock riffs that made you stay for just another drink. And we all know it's never just one more drink. I was teetering on the edge of an encore I might never recover from. But before Broadway could totally derail us, and trust me, she tried, we needed a break from the summer heat, so we found refuge at our next stop, the Johnny Cash Museum. Now, I wasn't technically supposed to be filming, but don't worry, besties. I tried to keep the camera on us so I don't spoil the magic for anyone planning their own trip. And trust, there's so much more to this exhibit than what I captured. Let's go check it out. Go ahead and drop a comment on which is your favorite Johnny Cash tune. You're literally witnessing my intrusive thoughts play out in real time. Oh, it was so close, and it took every fiber of my being not to play this piano. Do you see that award over there? That's Johnny Cash's Grammy. Honestly, I felt like a total VIP strolling through music history like I own the place because, duh, legends deserve legendary company.
A legendary boot check. Falls and prison blues.
Onward to our next adventure. We're in Jason Aldean's Rooftop Bar. By this point, I lost count of the drinks, the bands, and maybe even some of my dignity, but we had the best time. Broadway knows how to party. Okay, fast forward to after dark, Broadway at night? A whole different beast. The music is louder, the drinks are stronger, and we...
Okay, I'm gonna hold your hand.
Well, we definitely leaned into the chaos. Like I said before, Broadway knows how to party, and honestly, we tried our best to keep up. Okay, babes, that's a wrap on LA's musical adventure, Nashville edition. Broadway ate and left 0 crumbs. My feet, non-existent. My thighs are filing for workers' comp. I climb more floors than a firefighter on overtime for these bands and rooftop views. My dignity currently ghosting me from 42nd Street.
Oh my god, there is so crazy.
15 out of 10 would still risk it all though. I'm so glad that Josh and I got out of our comfort zone and experienced the chaos of Nashville's Broadway for ourselves. We were immersed amongst talented musicians, and that sounds like my version of heaven, just saying. I have a goal to try and get out 1 video per week. This vlog is late because Adobe kept having a full-on meltdown every 5 seconds. Meanwhile, I'm over here crafting Oscar-worthy content for you all like the unpaid intern I am. Well, rock stars, I'll catch you next time because... LA, 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 la la la, goes a-traveling. Like and subscribe. You're a firework. Come on, show 'em what you're worth. Make 'em go, oh, oh, oh. You're gonna shoot across the sky.
Oh my gosh, Josh. Where the heck are we right now? Oh my god. Craziness, madness.
Josh says,
Subscribe or die.
and that is a threat.